Good evening, everyone, and welcome to G. Ken Adams Field. We are moments away from the first pitch here in this one as the Eden Bombers welcome the Camden Redhawks. Today is senior day for the Bombers. I had a little special presentation for the Hit Club. Before the game, stay tuned after the game for the senior day recognition for our seniors. We'll be back here in a couple minutes with the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to G. Ken Adams Field, the home of Eden Bomber Baseball. Our senior night game today features the guests on the scoreboard, the Camden Frontier Redhawks versus our own Eden Bombers. Now let's meet the teams. First for the Redhawks, non-starters, number 18, Ian Frank, number 21, Joey Stubbing, number 7, Nathan Rogers, number 3, Talon Groves, number 12, Trip Frisney, and number 1, Tristan Bird. Now your starters for the Redhawks. Leading off and doing the pitching, number 4, Luis Thilo. Batting second and doing the catching, number 2, Caden Conroy. Batting third baseman, number 20, Jaden Martinez. Batting fourth, left fielder number 19, Zach Franks. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 11, Weston Word. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 5, Braxton Gary. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 6, Kyler Simbal. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 16, Braden Beaver. And batting ninth, right fielder, number 15, Blake Beaver. The Redhawks are coached by Michael Conant, Norm Conant, and Jesse Crow. And now for our own Bombers, non-starters. Number 2, Bruno Suntanya. Number 7, Jackson Klingler. Number 12, Wyatt Wheeler. Number 13, Gage Cisneros. Number 22, Caden Teal. Number 24, Parker Moyer. And number 25, Zane Stahl. Now for your starters. Leading off, the center fielder, number 8, senior Max Radebaugh. Batting second, the shortstop, number 20, Christian Owens. Batting third and doing the pitching, number 10, senior Kyler Sapp. All right, batting fourth, designated hitter, number 4, Braden Worley. He's batting for the first baseman, number 14, Lane Brandt. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 3, Corbin Chrisman. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 5, Corbin Olds. Batting seventh and doing the catching, number 27, Caden Stantz. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 9, senior Zane Oberlin. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 11, senior Carter Stanky. The head coach for the Bombers is Brian Moore. He's assisted by Nate Garza, Chad Leivensparger, Tanner Sanders, and Dakota Parrish. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America, will you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Our umpires for today's game are Blake Whitman and James Gatrell. Welcome to Eden, gentlemen.
Certainly welcome to our broadcast here today. Glad to have you along with us in this interstate matchup as the Bombers play host to the Camden Redhawks. Take a look at these teams coming into today. The Bombers are 8-7, 5-1 in the BBC overall. And just, I believe maybe yesterday, Montpelier did clinch sole possession of the BBC Championship in their win over Pettysville. So all signs point to Bombers finishing in second for the year after posting that 5-1 record. The Camden Redhawks come in at 5-5 overall, 4-1 in the Southern Central League. That's good enough for third place in their league. Other than that, we don't really know much about them. Couldn't find many stats. Not really any common opponents with the Bombers. Camden will play West Unity coming up here, but other than that, no crossover in schedule whatsoever. Bombers looking at their first game of the week as the home game Tuesday got rained out against Swanton. Looking at their schedule coming up, Join us here again tomorrow night as we will be streaming the game as we host Wauseon here at G. Ken Adams Field. And then we travel down south to Edgerton on Saturday for a matchup there. That one's going to be really important. Heading into Sunday is when the tournament draw is. With Edgerton being in our district and being a competitive team, I would have to think a lot is going to hinge on who wins that game, whether the Bombers are going to end up with home field advantage or not. They'll be competing with West Unity. Also, they have an impressive record. Eden does hold the tiebreaker over West Unity. So I would say with pretty good certainty, if they beat Edgerton Saturday, we'll have sectional baseball here at G. Ken Adams Field. So it looks like we're getting ready to go here. Kyler Sapp taking the mound on senior day. He's been great so far this year. He's had so many good outings. Last week, he pitched a very strong game.
Leading off for Camden Frontier. On the top of the first, number 4, the pitcher, Luis Vilo.
Kyler Sapp pitched a really strong game against Holgate last Thursday, I believe it was, where he retired 14 batters in a row, only gave up 2 runs in that game. He was excellent. So looking to build off that today as we welcome in Camden. So just about to get underway here as Kyler Sapp working from the windup, first base side of the rubber. That one high fastball gets the chase, fouled back out of play. I'd like to extend a thank you to whoever runs the Camden Athletics Facebook page for sharing our link for today's stream. So welcome any Red Hawk fans to the stream today. It'll be 1-1 now on the leadoff man for the Red Hawks, Thilo. Great day, great weather here. Right around 60 degrees. As that one is fouled back out of play, it'll be 1-2. There's a slight breeze, not what we're used to. So far this year has been really high winds. There is somewhat of a breeze blowing from left to right. Certainly not going to help a home run ball today. Great breaking ball there by Sapp, misses outside, 2-2. Other than that, there's not a single cloud in the sky today. Beautiful day for our seniors here. That one's hit softly to Stanky at second. He'll glove it, flip it over to Brandt at first, and we are 1 out here in the top of the first inning. As you heard.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Caden Conroy.
As we heard in the starting lineups, 4 seniors on the field for the Bombers today. Sapp on the mound, Stanky at second, Radeball in center, and Oberlin out in right field. That one's hit hard to Owens, but he makes the reaching grab. Good read on that one. That one had a chance. I think he might have stole a hit there from Conroy. So they'll be 2 away now.
Now batting number 20, third baseman, Jaden Martinez.
Good jump there by Owens to handle that one. Breaking ball misses high. Looks like Sapp tried to overthrow that one possibly a little. It'll be 1-0. That fastball hit hard, fair down the third base line. Gets past Chrisman. Martinez will stay at first base. Olds had to come quite a ways for that one. Didn't really get there in a hurry, but didn't appear to be too much speed out of Martinez there. Didn't want to extend that one to a double.
Now batting left fielder, number 19, Zach Franks.
So it won't be a no-hitter for Kyler Sapp on his senior day, but I expect it to be a great outing from him nonetheless. So now we have 2 away, top of first. As that one's in there, called strike 1. So Zach Franks digs in for the Red Hawks with a runner on first base. Sapp from the stretch now. Good breaking ball there. Maybe a changeup. Got the swing and miss. It'll be 0-2. Frank's the cleanup man and the left fielder for the Red Hawks. Great breaking ball there. Gets the chase. Sapp surrenders 1 hit, but scoreless here as we head to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back when we're ready to play.
Leading off for the Bombers. From the bottom of the first, center fielder, number 8, senior Max Radebaugh.
Great crowd on hand here today for this one. Love to see ballpark pretty much full here today to support these seniors. Max Radebaugh being one of those. He digs in here in the bottom of the first. No score in this one. Third baseman playing close on the grass as Radebaugh takes inside ball 1. Again, just love to see all the people out at the ballpark today to honor these 4 seniors on their senior day. As that one again is inside, 2-0. Not technically the last home game for these seniors, but with the weather, you never know. That one ducks out of the way. That one, it'll be 3-0. Couple home games next week, Thursday and Friday, but good to get senior day in when we've got good weather. Radebaugh taking all the way there, called strike 1. He's still ahead 3-1 now. And that one's upstairs, ball 4 as Radebaugh heads down to first base. Been following along this year, you know there's a great stolen base threat here with Radebaugh.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Christian Owens.
Usually what we see here is Owens scoring the bunt just to protect the runner. Radebaugh as he's going to be running wild, most likely here in this scenario. He's done a great job of starting off the game getting on base this year. Christian, as that's exactly what happens here. Radebaugh in there in time, throw a little high. Notches another stolen base on the season. He's nearing 20 so far this year, leading the team. If I had to guess, he's right around that 16, 17 mark. Had a couple last time we played, last Friday. So now Owens climbs in and takes that one low. If you're Camden, what you don't want to do is leave Radebaugh out there with nobody holding him close. As Owens now faces a 2-0 count, he's batting a .409 on the year. He's been great out of the second spot in the lineup. Now 3-0. Second 3-0 count so far for Thilo. Short and second, working out there is Gary and Symbol. And that one called, strike. Looked like Owens was taken there all the way. It'll be 3-1. Cut on and missed a breaking ball there. The count now goes to full. A breaking ball there by Thilo. Radebaugh takes off to third. The throw, not in time, gets past the third baseman, and he's sending him. The left fielder had to come a long way. Radebaugh's in there standing up. Owens stands on first after the drop third strike, I believe. Was it ball 4? Ball 4, so there a walk by Owens. So a walk there to Owens.
Batting the pitcher, number 10, senior Kyler Sapp.
So Owens draws the walk, Radebaugh with the steal, and scoring off the error. That's how that one will be scored. It's 1-0 Bombers here in the bottom of the first. Kyler Sapp takes strike 1. Christian Owens, the runner now on first base. Not as big of a stolen threat as he takes off there. Inside, off the catcher's glove. He can't find it. Owens up to second, standing. Catcher tried to throw that one before he had it in his glove. So Owens now with the stolen base. Bombers aggressive on the base pass so far in this one, as those two guys usually are in the top of the order. Sapp drives that one into left center field. That one's down. Owens getting waved around. Missed by the left fielder. Sapp now to second. As that's an RBI for Kyler Sapp. Bombers 2, Redhawks 0 here in the bottom of the first. So maybe a single there by Kyler Sapp. Definitely drove in the run.
Designated hitter, number 4, Braden Worley.
He was able to advance to second on the error in left by Franks. Just kind of missed that one. Good hard hit ball by Sapp. So he now stands on second base. Braden Worley, the designated hitter, takes high and inside, 1-0. So Worley with the chance. Sapp in scoring position at second. Breaking ball waved on and missed there. It'll be 1-1. Braden Worley been good out of his designated hitter role, batting a .324 so far this year. As Sapp takes off to third, the throw in time, but not caught by the third baseman. So might have hit Sapp on the top of the head. Umpire is going to check on him there. Just clearing off the base, looks like. So maybe third stolen base of the day for the Bombers as they're running wild so far today. But, you know, kind of out of those top 3 guys, we don't see a ton of speed. There's a couple guys toward the bottom that can get great jumps, but definitely the fastest 3 guys are your first 3 hitters. So now Sapp stands on third. Bombers looking to add to their 2-0 lead here early. Nobody out. Great breaking ball there by Thilo as that sets Braden Worley down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Chrisman now digging in with one away here. Bombers would love to get Kyler Sapp home. That one, good job there by Conroy to slide out and catch that one. So it'll be 1-0 on the third baseman for the Bombers. That one, another great job behind the plate at getting over and blocking that one. That one probably stung off the side there, but prevents Sapp from scoring at third. Again, that one in the dirt. Great block by Caden Conroy. 3 in a row now, but it'll be 3-0 on number 3, Corbin Chrisman. Seen a lot of 3-0 counts so far. As he comes back with a strike there, does Thilo. Bombers able to take advantage of their 2 walks so far, as now Corbin Chrisman heads down to first base. So it'll be runners on the corners for Corbin Olds.
The batter, left fielder, number 5, Corbin Olds.
Brian Moore signaling into his runners, and the catcher Conroy giving out the defensive alignment. I don't feel the Bombers have been in this situation too much with runners on the corners with just one out, so maybe trying to tune up a play here as trying to get prepared for the tournament. That one thrown down to third, gets past the third baseman. Kyler Sapp going to score. Corbin Chrisman dives into third, no problem. So it was a steal by Corbin Chrisman, the throw down to third. Error there as it got past the third baseman, Martinez, allowing Kyler Sapp to make this game 3-0 now. So not really anything out of Corbin Olds there. He took a ball, so he'll have a 1-0 count with Corbin Chrisman standing at third base. As there's a called strike. This is the kind of start you want to see if you're the Bomber coaching staff. You could put up a couple runs here in the first, you'll probably fare pretty well. That one's sky high toward the Bomber dugout. The catcher ranging over, and that one is out of play. So still just one out here for the Redhawks. Bombers able to score 3 so far. Again, this game, not really any impact on seeding for the tournament, but just another chance to get these guys sharpened up as tournament is drawing nearer. Olds takes a breaking ball upstairs. It'll be 2-2 now. Corbin Olds batting an even .333 on the year. He hits that one softly into left field. The left fielder Frank's coming on. Makes the grab in traffic. But no, he dropped the ball. That was a tough one to see. I definitely thought he had that one. But it will be score on the error there out to left field.
Now batting the catcher, number 27, Caden Stance.
So maybe a sac fly scored there for Corbin Olds, but he stands on first after the error. It's 4-0 Bombers in this one. Corbin Olds taking off now. The throw down. Good throw. No. A little bit high. Corbin Olds able to get in there. The 4th stolen base of the afternoon. So now Caden Stance with a runner in scoring position. Big lead out there by Corbin Olds. As the second baseman holds on. Stance hammers that one into left field right to Franks. Makes a catch this time to record the second out of the inning. It's a good hard hit ball by Stance.
The batter right fielder, number 9, senior Zane Oberlin.
So now Oberlin digs in with 2 away. Corbin Olds the runner at second. Bombers 4, Redhawks 0. We are in the bottom of the first inning, early in this one. Great breaking ball there by Thilo. Fooled Oberlin as he took that one, strike 1. That one taken inside. Seems like Thilo, if he's missing one spot in particular, has been low and inside so far. He had 3 walks here in the first. He'll hope to clean that up if they want to stay in this game. Breaking ball misses outside there. Now Olds up 2-1. Oberlin, excuse me. Olds is on second. Little chin music there as Oberlin ducks out of the way. It'll be 3-1. Have not seen a pickoff attempt so far. I think the Bombers did a great job against Holgate of picking up on the pitcher's rhythm. And that one's in there called strike 2, so it'll be a full count on Oberlin. I would think it's not going to take long for the Bombers to pick up on this rhythm that Thilo's getting in. He's doing the same thing every time. He'll check the runner once, come set, and maybe 1/1000 hold, and he'll go to the plate. Yep, he's doing that about every time. That one misses outside. Oberlin for the 4th walk of the inning. He stands on first. We'll bring to the bottom of the order now.
Now batting second baseman, number 11, senior Carter Stanky.
Was the first pitcher for the Holgate Tigers was getting in a rhythm, and the Bombers certainly picked up on it, and they were running wild in that one. Interested to see if they're going to start doing that here. That one misses. Haven't had to so far. 4 stolen bases for the Bombers. Haven't really been close. Couple of errors allowed. Couple runners to score. As Olds getting a huge secondary. He was halfway to third there. Maybe he's picking up on something out there as well. Stanky in a 2-0 count now. Another senior for the Bombers. Batting at .250 on the year. He hits that one hard in between third and short. Olds getting waved around. The throw to the plate. Not going to be in time. The throw down to third now. And that's called out by Oberlin. 1 run did score. Bombers put up a 5 spot in the first inning. They lead it 5-0. We'll be back for the top of the second.
1 inning. Bombers 5. Leading off for the Redhawks in the top of the second. First baseman, number 11, Weston Word.
So it'll be the top of the second inning here. Kyler Sapp starts off missing outside there, 1-0. Bombers jumped out to a 5-0 lead in the first over the Camden Redhawks. Great day for baseball here at G. Ken Adams Field. That one misses just a bit inside, 2-0. Kyler Sapp seemed to look stronger as the day went on last Thursday, his last appearance. That one's hit to Owens, and he can't come up with it. He'll throw it anyway. Gets over the head of Brandt, bounces off the dugout. Fortunate roll there for the Bombers. Owens probably could have just held on to that one. It would have been a tough play. He didn't really get the bounce up into his glove that he needed.
The batter, shortstop, number 5, Braxton Gary.
But kind of an ill-advised throw there. I mean, Owens definitely has the arm to make that throw in time, but he really didn't set his feet. Bombers lucky. That one bounced really hard off of the dugout as that one misses outside, ball 1, and came right back to Lane Brandt at first. So no chance for the runner there. Word to advance. So it'll be a runner on first. As got a stoppage in play here. Umpire saying the Red Hawk players, they must have wristbands with plays on them, and a lot of them have them on their belts. And umpire says they cannot do that. Has to be worn on the arm. It might be allowed in Michigan, but that stuff doesn't fly here in the great state of Ohio. So it'll be 1-0 here on Gary. As there's called strike 1. Weston Word reached on the error so far, no outs, top of the second inning. That one misses a little outside, ball 2. Yeah, it was interesting to see Sapp work in the last game. He started off, gave up 2 runs in the first inning against Holgate, and then just pitched lights out for the next 4 innings plus. That one's fouled back. It'll be 2-2 now. And it seemed like as those innings progressed, he was starting to throw harder and harder. And then I guess toward the end of the game, maybe the latter half of the 6th inning, 7th inning, he kind of lost some steam, but he was up in the pitch count for sure. So hopefully he can go deep in this one today. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Full count now. Yeah, really just love to see your pitchers getting better as the game goes on. That one just missed inside. That'll be ball 4 for Gary. So now 2 aboard for the Redhawks.
The batter, second baseman, number 6, Kyler Simbal.
This will be a Kyler on Kyler matchup, Sapp versus Simbal, with runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. As Chrisman playing in on the grass, maybe wary of a bunt. That one missed upstairs. Love to see Kyler Sapp getting his rhythm here this week. Maybe game next week. You got to think he's going to be the guy you turn to at tournament time. There's a cut and miss there by Simbal. It'll be 1-1. Got to think Sapp's going to get the start in the tournament game as he's been the dominant pitcher for the Bombers. And I believe how the tournament's going to be set up this year with more divisions, as there's a good swing and miss there, 1 and 2, that the Bombers will only have one sectional game. I think there's only 7 teams in the district, so Montpelier probably going to be the top seed. They'll get the bye. Bombers just have to win one sectional game. Just missed there inside, 2-2. And then if they were to win their sectional game, then they'll go on to districts, which will be the following week. So a lot to look for coming up next week schedule-wise. As Sapp now back to a full count here. He's going to take a little bit more time here, try to settle in, get the first out of this inning. Middle infield not really working, no activity out there on the base path. That one misses high and inside, so it'll be another walk to load the bases for the Redhawks.
Now batting the center fielder, number 16, Braden Beaver.
So Sapp trying to work through here in the top of the second. He's got bases loaded now. Corbin Chrisman is in the grass. That one's dribbled foul. Chrisman in the grass at third base. Love to roll a ground ball up the middle here. Give Owens and Stanky a chance to turn one. Would still score a run, but looks like Brandt now in on the grass as well. That one's waved on and missed. Strikeout here is huge as Sapp is now ahead 0-2. Middle infield at double play depth, corners in. The 0-2. Sapp steadies and fires, swing and miss. And first base is occupied after that one got away from Stance, so that will be the first out of the inning here. Good job by Sapp to come back, get a 3-pitch strikeout there.
The right fielder, number 15, Blake Beaver.
So it'll be the bottom of the order here for the Redhawks as they have bases loaded. They're trailing 5-0 in this one. That one misses upstairs, ball one. Nobody leading off too much. As Beaver backs out of that one, it'll be 2-0 now. Sapp needs to do a better job here today of starting on top. I feel like a lot of the first pitches have not gone for strikes his way today. As that one gets past Stance, the runner coming in. He's got a chance, and he's safe. Good flip there by Stance after that one got past him. So it'll be 5-1. Redhawks strike here in the top of the second. Wild pitch there allows the run to score. Caden Stance did a good job of making it close. Going back there to get that one, flipping it to Sapp, but not in time. So it'll be 3-0 now with runners on second and third. As that one's fired in there, strike one. Looks like Blake Beaver was taking that one all the way as he was up 3-0. And misses inside and high. It'll be another walk as the top of the order now due up for the Redhawks.
Batter number 4, Luis Thilo.
Not a high volume walk guy is Sapp, but he'll get a chance to work from the windup now with bases loaded. That one dribbled to Sapp. He'll throw it home for one out. Down to first. Double play for the Bombers. Great play there by Sapp. Flipped it to Stance at home. He fired it down to Brand at first. As the Bombers, they allow one run to score, but the Redhawks leave the bases loaded there. It's 5-1. We're headed to the bottom of the second.
Leading off for Eden. In the bottom of the second, number 8, Max Redhawks.
Top of the order due up for the Bombers. They lead it in this one 5-1. We are in the bottom of the second inning here at G. Ken Adams Field. Third baseman playing in on the grass is Martinez. Breaking ball waved on, got him to chase there outside. Strike one. Love to see Redhawks get on here. He swiped a couple bases last time he got on, came around to score after he walked. So it'll be 1-1 now. Redhawks batting .441 on the year. Goes back to the breaking ball, Thilo does, and gets the call at strike two. Has Redhawks fooled twice in this at bat already. Interested to see if Thilo will choose to go back to that pitch here. If I was a Redhawks, I would expect it. Fastball swung on, tip foul. Strikeout for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20, Christian Owens.
Owens walked in his last plate appearance, stole a base or two, and came around to score one of the Bombers' 5 runs in the top of the first. Owens, big swing there on a breaking ball, misses. Looks like Thilo has found the pitch he wants to work with in this one. Thilo deals here, fastball, hit high in the air to center field. That's going to be a long run. He's not going to get there in time. That one's down. He runs to second, and he's lucky that one got past. He was thinking 2 out of the box, and a bad throw in from the outfield. Lands Christian Owens on second base with 1 away here.
Now batting number 10, Kyler Sapp.
Definitely a good job of stretching a single into a double there, did Owens. That one kind of found no man's land out there between right and center. Not a lot of speed, it seemed, out there. As Owens looked like maybe an attempted steal there, decided better of it. It'll be 1-0 on Kyler Sapp. Thilo steadies and checks the runner. And another breaking ball in there. He's starting to find that pitch for sure. It'll be 1-1 on Sapp. Be 1 out here. Owens dancing around. He'll take off now to third. The throw. Gonna be in time. He's gonna be out. Tried to avoid the tag there, but good throw there by the catcher, Conroy, to nab Owens over there at third base for the second out. So now it'll be 2 away, bases cleared for Kyler Sapp. A good, first good throw down we've seen so far today. Sapp fouls that one over the backstop. We'll do it at 2-2. Sapp singled in his first plate appearance today. He drove in a run. Breaking ball there, misses inside. Count now moves to full. Sapp leads the Bombers with a .523 average. Very good hitter at the plate as he watches that one high. Ball 4.
Now batting number 4, Braden Worley.
So the designated hitter, Braden Worley, batting for the first baseman, Lane Brandt. He struck out last time at the plate. He'll get a chance here with Kyler Sapp standing on first. Big lead over there by Sapp. Got to think he will take off now as that one's taken high. Good throw down in time. Another great throw behind the plate by Conroy. So Bombers not able to scratch one across in the second. It'll be 5-1.
Eden 5, Camden Frontier 1.
Well,
Don't forget, folks, I'll be honoring our seniors tonight after the game. Please stick around.
We head to the top of the third here. We'll be back as soon as the players are ready.
Leading off for the Redhawks. On the top of the third, number 2, Caden Conroy.
Caden Conroy digs in here in the top of the third inning. Camden Frontier chasing that 5-1 lead. That one's hammered into left field. Foul ball. That one was a hard hit ball down the line. Couldn't have been fouled by much. So it'll be 1-0 here as the Bombers and Kyler Sapp begin work here in the top of the third. Good breaking ball there. Sapp will be ahead 0-2 now. Interested to see where Sapp chooses to put this one, as it'll be 0-2. Fastball down the middle, got him, cut on and missed. For Sapp's third strikeout of the afternoon, one away.
The batter, number 20, Jaden Martinez.
Martinez collected the lone hit for the Redhawks so far today. Now in his second plate appearance, takes a breaking ball high, ball one. This one got just past third base, as there's called strike one. Martinez's first hit just got past third base. That one is sky high out into left field. Corbin Olds coming on. No, Christian Owens over there to make the catch. That one was so far up there, I thought it might get out into left field, but Owens did a good job ranging over just a step off of the grass to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting number 19, Zach Franks.
Franks struck out in his first time at bat as he swings and misses there. It'll be 1-0. Sapp looking a little better this inning as breaking ball misses upstairs, 1-1. Looks a little more comfortable out of the windup today. I don't know if that's always the case, as a great breaking ball there is swung on and missed, 1-2. Doesn't seem like he has too much of a preference normally. Just today seems like he's more comfortable out of the windup. That breaking ball is fouled back out of play. We'll go again at 1-2. Definitely works that first base side of the rubber. Not much to his windup. And that one down low, swung and missed. Good inning there for Sapp as we go to the bottom of the third. Bombers still lead it 5-1.
Off Reed in the bottom of the third. Number 4, Braden Worley.
Worley working out of that designated hitter position. He's got an on-base percentage of .415, has 9 RBIs on the year. He didn't get to play in the first couple games dealing with some sort of injury, but he's came on as the designated hitter role and done well, filling in for a few different Bombers so far. It'll be 1-0 now for Worley. Holds off that one, 2-0 now. Seems like both these pitchers have had quite a few 3-0 counts. A lot of walks so far in this one from either side. Worley watches that one high, so another 3-0 here. Think Worley want to take all the way here, get that leadoff runner on. That one skips in the dirt. He's got a chance to maybe advance, but he'll stay put at first as that one went all the way to the backstop. Leadoff walk for Worley.
Now batting number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Corbin Chrisman walked his last plate appearance as Brian Moore signals in. Bombers trying to add to that 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Might have been the best weather game we've had about all year. As Chrisman squares the bunt, that's a gem of a bunt. He's going to be safe. I'm surprised they even threw that one down as he was safe by a mile. Excellent placed bunt by Worley. You couldn't have put that one better down the third base side. Worley now stands on first. Chrisman, after a great bunt, stands on first. Worley at second, excuse me.
The batter number 5, Corbin Olds.
You know, late in the season as we approach that tournament time, great to see the Bombers playing that small ball well, getting those bunts down, stealing bases. Get them on, get them over, get them in. That's what Coach Moore is going to be preaching to these guys. You want to get those fundamentals down so you can turn as that bunt is popped up and foul from Olds. You want to get this stuff down before you go into the tournament. So as a coach, you can have confidence to call on any of these guys. If you get in a situation late in a game, you need to get a bunt down. You know that your guys have got an opportunity to do that. And I think today's game is a great chance for them to practice some of that. So we'll see what Corbin Olds gets the call here with runners on first and second. He will be swinging away, but takes that one high. It'll be 1-1 now. Gets a signal again from Brian Moore down at third base. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Olds swinging away, pops that one into right field. Going to be trouble. That one gets down. Worley only able to advance to third. That one was kind of a gray area there where you didn't know if that one was getting down or not, but good hit there by Corbin Olds as it drops in between right field and second base.
Now batting number 27, Caden Stance.
So it was station to station for Worley and Chrisman. Bases loaded now for Caden Stance. Nobody out here with a 5-1 lead. Great chance to add on if you're the Bombers. Looks like maybe corners in a little. Other than that, kind of playing straight up from the Camden defense. Stance flew out last time up at the plate. As that one is taken high, 2-0 now. Luis Thilo on the mound for the Redhawks. Struggled with quite a few walks so far in this one. Bombers haven't hit the ball around too much. I don't think anybody has a true double. I think any time they've reached second base might have been on an error, just taking advantage of that. Other than that, not anything hit too hard. As Thilo with the 3-0 count, Stance squares the bunt, and that will walk in a run. So it'll be 6-0 Bombers.
Now batting number 9, Zane Oberlin.
7th walk of the afternoon for Thilo. As it's now a 6-1 ball game. Oberlin, a chance now with bases loaded. Chrisman standing on third, Olds at second, and Stance at first as that breaking ball misses. Thilo kind of seems a little off now. His breaking ball had been working for him. He had been turned into that almost as much as his fastball. As he fires that one in, cut on and missed. 1-1 now the count. Oberlin, one of those 7 walks his first time around. Like I said, only handful of hits for the Bombers as that one misses. 2-1. And again, nothing hit particularly hard. I think if Thilo can start finding the zone, he might fare better. As that one is 3-1 now. As he looks to the dugout. Some words of encouragement from the coach, perhaps. As Oberlin awaits the 3-1. Swing and miss there. Count goes to full. Nobody out here. We are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That one misses upstairs. Draws the 8th walk of the afternoon. Corbin Chrisman strolls in from third. It'll be 7-1 now as the Camden coach will call time and go talk to his pitcher, Thilo. Might see a change here. So they are discussing out on the mound again. Look ahead in the schedule for the Bombers. Join us again on the broadcast tomorrow night as we host the Wauseon Indians at 5 o'clock. And the Bombers travel to Edgerton on Saturday. I believe that's a double feature with varsity and JV both playing. Thilo going to stay on the mound.
The batter, number 11, Carter Stanky.
And then next week, the final week of the regular season for the Bombers, they travel to West Unity to take on Hilltop in a non-conference game on Tuesday. Back here at home, join us for that broadcast on Thursday, and then finish out the regular season in Paulding on Friday. Breaking ball looked a little better there by Thilo, but just missed outside. Good location for that pitch, but when you're struggling to find the zone, that one not really going to help you any. It's 7-1 Bombers. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. As Stanky skies that one into right field. Should be an easy play, and it is. But tagging and scoring will be Olds from third. So the sacrifice fly, Carter Stanky doing his job. It'll be 8-1 with 1 away. So Oberlin had to stay at first,
Now batting number 8, Max Redhawks.
as a fly ball was out there in right field, but Caden Stance able to advance to third. So runners on the corners, 1 out. It's 8-1 as the order flips around for the third time for the Bombers. As Oberlin takes off to third, called strike there on Radeball. Oberlin took off to second, excuse me. Love to see the Bombers tack on a couple here. Oh, Radeball, good discipline there. He wanted to go after that breaking ball in the dirt, but good job there to hold off. As it'll be 1-1 now on the center fielder. Umpire calling time, wants to dust off the plate. Radeball 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. I think the catcher might have took better of that pitch there. Wanted a little time to walk that one off. So now the coach comes out. Make sure he's okay. I think he just needs a minute. He looks to be okay. As he will climb back in. Got to appreciate the work the catchers do. Definitely the most physically taxing role out on the ball field. So Radeball, 1-1 count, runners on second and third. Bombers lead this one 8-0. We're in the top of the third, bottom of the third, excuse me. As Radeball takes that one, strike 2 called. So it'll be 1-2 now. As he swings on a high one there. That one's up in the infield. Second baseman not going to be able to get under it. And he just kind of did not play that one well, was Kyler Symbol at second. So Radeball reaches. It'll be bases loaded now.
The batter number 20, Christian Owens.
Symbol just didn't get a good read on that one and appeared and got over behind him. And will allow Max Radeball to be standing on first base. So Christian Owens with a hit already today and a walk takes ball 1 low and outside. Bombers can score a couple more here. You feel pretty good. As Owens, big swing there, turned his head on that one. 1-1. Definitely pulled his head there. As that one misses inside, gets away from the catcher, but not far enough. So it'll be 2-1 with bases loaded, 1 away. Thulo seeming to find it a little more here. Hasn't been missing as widely as Caden Stance now coming to the plate. And he's going to be out. Not sure if he got sent there. I mean, he was kind of picking up the pitcher, not really paying attention, but they were easily able to throw him out there. As now there'll be 2 away, 3-1 count on Owens. Runners on first and second now. As that one's grounded to short. Going to be a tough play. So Owens got some speed. He runs into the first baseman. The first baseman's backpedaling. Looks like Christian Owens is okay, but definitely took a big tumble there as the first baseman got in the way. So it'll be an infield single, perhaps, for Christian Owens. He was able to leg that one out in plenty of time.
Number 10, Kyler Sapp.
That advances Zane Oberlin to third. Max Radeball stands on second, and now Owens on first for Kyler Sapp. Breaking ball, good breaking ball there, just couldn't locate it. 1-0. Sapp already a hit on the day as well as a walk. As the Bombers work through the order for the third time. Takes that one a little high, maybe inside perhaps, 2-0. Two-way here. Bombers lead 8-1 in the bottom of the third. As there's a called strike. 2-1 now. Sapp been good with runners in scoring position so far this year. He takes outside 3-1 now. Love to see him get something to hit here. As he's got good power, able to drive the ball. He puts something in the outfield. You're guaranteed max rated ball scoring from second. Won't get the chance as he takes that one in the dirt. Will advance everybody 90 feet. Brings Zane Oberlin in to score. It'll be 9-1 Bombers.
The batter, number 4, Braden Worley.
10th walk of the afternoon. I was really hoping he'd give Kyler something to hit there. Give him a chance to swing away. Now Worley gets the opportunity with bases loaded. 2 outs. One misses up and away. Ball 1. Camden Redhawks coach seeming to let Thilo ride in this one. Not sure what kind of arms they've got in their bullpen. Braden Worley chases one there. 1-1. Again, couldn't find too many stats on the Redhawks as they not in a league that we're too familiar with. They don't play many opponents that we do. As Worley hammers that one. That one's getting back over the head of the right fielder. That one's going to bounce off the wall. That'll score 1. That'll score 2. Sapp being waved around from third. Worley to third. He's in there for the base-clearing triple. Great hit. Bounced off the wall by Braden Worley. We'll bring in 3. It'll be 12-1 Bombers. Had the rare triple there. Good speed on the base pass.
Now batting number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
And we'll get a time here from Brian Morris. He's going to be bringing in a pinch runner, perhaps. Could be the foreign exchange student, I believe. Don't know if he's a senior. Bruno Satonia. A little confused as he comes in to run for Braden Worley.
Now pinch running for Eden. Number 2, Bruno Santonia.
Is he a senior? I guess you can call him a senior. He's not going to be around next year.
He's lost his eligibility.
Good opportunity for him to get here in and run for Worley after he clears the bases. Now it's Corbin Chrisman at the plate. I would imagine they would celebrate him as a senior today, no matter what grade he's in. But it's 12-1. We are still in the bottom of the third. 2 outs here. Corbin Chrisman working on a 1-1 count. Good breaking ball there. Thilo able to find that one again. It'll be 1-2. Chrisman had an excellent bunt last time he was at the plate. He was able to reach safely. Good breaking ball there. Hit down third. Gloved by Martinez. And thrown over to first. 2 and the inning. Bombers score quite a few there. It'll be 12-1 as we go to the top of the fourth.
Innings, Bombers 12, Redhawks 1.
Couple of defensive substitutions for the Bombers. Zane Stoll now playing third base. Jackson Klinger out in left field. And Parker Moyer taking over responsibilities in right field. I assume they're coming in to replace some of the hitters for the Bombers. Corbin Chrisman at third. He'll probably be out. Corbin Olds in left. And Zane Oberlin in right.
Leading off for the Redhawks. In the top of the fourth, number 11, Weston Word.
So now Word trying to get the offense rolling here for the Redhawks. In the top of the fourth inning here, Bombers up 12-1 after scoring quite a few last inning. Sapp looking good here in this one as he fires strike 1-1 now. Weston Word reached on an error his last plate appearance. That one right back to Sapp, gets past him, and Stanky bobbles it, throws to first, and recovers. Great job there. That one took a wicked bounce. He took that one off the chest, but good job to compose himself and fire that one over to first for the out. So they'll be one away.
Now batting number 5, Braxton Gary.
Tough thing to do. Carter Stanky did it well. That one probably stung a little bit. And, you know, you're kind of rushing, decent speed out there on the base pass, but he recovers. Great bunt there. Gloved by Sapp. Throw to first. Got him in time. Great play by Sapp to field his position. Had to stab that one with the bare hand. Threw it down to first. There's two away quickly.
Batter number 6, Kyler Symbol.
Two away quickly here in the top of the fourth. Two great defensive plays by the Bombers. One thing you'd like to see if they could improve one area of their game, it would be maybe in the infield. As that one gets up in the air, Sapp coming on. He'll call everybody off, and he'll walk that one right into the dugout. 3 up, 3 down for the Bombers. Their lead still 12-0. Good defensive inning there. We head to the bottom of 4.
Now pitching for Camden Frontier, number 20, Jaden Martinez. Leading off the Bombers in the bottom of the fourth, number 7, Jackson Klinger.
So it'll be Martinez now on the mound for the Redhawks. He flips spots with Thilo as his day on the mound is done. Just waiting on umpire to get set here. So Thilo's day comes to an end after 3 innings pitched. Gave up 7 hits, 12 runs. 5 of those earned, walked 9, struck out 2. Who's he batting for? So now Jackson Klinger coming in the game for Corbin Olds. As extra dust off of the plate there. As now we're set to play here in the bottom of the fourth. Bombers 12, Redhawks 1 on senior day for the Bombers. Cut and miss there by Klinger. 0-1. Bombers start to make some of their substitutions in this one. That one's called strike 2. Klinger seeing a couple plate appearances so far this year. As he cuts on and misses, that one's in the dirt. Throw down to first in time to record the first out of the inning as Klinger is down on strikes. So now it'll be Gage Cisneros.
Now batting for Eden, number 13, Gage Cisneros.
Looks like everybody's making the change up here as Cisneros now is in for Caden Stantz. Assume he'll take over catching duties in the top of the fifth, excuse me. Umpire's just making sure we got everything recorded here, and Cisneros will dig in. Again, he's one of those guys that has seen a couple at bats this year. He waves on and misses that one. Strike 1. This will be his 7th plate appearance so far as he fouls that one back. 0-2 now. So Cisneros behind 0-2. One skips off the dirt. 1-2 with 1 out here. Gage just a freshman this year. As he watches called strike 3, there'll be 2 away.
Now batting for Eden, number 24, Parker Moyer.
Parker Moyer has had a few starts on the year. He's taken over for Zane Oberlin at right field in this game. He's been very impressive. He's strung together a couple hits. He's played a good right field in a couple games in which he started, and he can run. I think it was last week, maybe against Holgate he started. He went from, I think he scored from first. Just a really, really speedy guy out there for the Bombers. Another freshman. As he cuts on and misses, strike 2. It's kind of a half swing there. I don't think he really liked that one, but 2-2 the count now. And another strike 3. So the Bombers go down in order. They lead this one 12-1.
Your score after 4 innings. Bombers 12, Redhawks 1.
They don't give up more than 1 run here. We're only 3 outs away from the end of this one. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Again, your score, Bombers 12, Redhawks 1. Bombers 3 outs away in this one if they can keep a 10-run lead. They're up 12-1 now. Just a reminder.
Camden front here in the top of the fifth. Number 16, Braden Beaver.
Just a reminder, keep it here at the conclusion of the game for our Senior Day presentation for our 4 seniors. A couple more defensive subs for the Bombers as that one's fouled back out of play. Braden Beaver struck out his last plate appearance. Caden Teal now playing second for the Bombers, and Wyatt Wheeler out in center. They replace 2 seniors. Only senior left in the game is the guy on the mound, Kyler Sapp, looking to end a good day here. He faces 8-9-1. As that's a swing and miss. He'll be ahead 0-2. Again, keep it here for a short little presentation to honor our seniors after the conclusion of this one. Swing and miss there. Out number 1 of the inning, Kyler Sapp tallies another strikeout. That'll be 5 on the day for him.
Now batting number 15, Blake Beaver.
Has a square bunt there. Foul ball maybe. Not exactly sure what happened there. Missed that one. High pitch there, cut on and missed. Believe it'll be 1-1 now. Sapp starting to find rhythm. Good location for that one, just a little bit low. We'll assume it's 2-1 here until we see a signal. And there, called strike 2. Indeed, it will now be 2-2. 1 away. Bombers 2 outs from closing this one away if they can hold Camden. There's a cut and miss. Kyler Sapp heating up. Records another strikeout.
Now batting number 4, Luis Filo.
So it'll be the top of the order for the Redhawks. They're down to their last out. If they can't score 2 runs here, this one's over. Sapp finding that rhythm here. That one a little bit inside, ball 1. Sapp hasn't had the best day he's had so far. Quite a few more walks than normal, but he's definitely managed, only allowing really just 1 hit from the Redhawks. Most of the traffic coming from the walks, and then that run scored on a wild pitch. That one is hit to Stoll at third. He does a good job of gloving that one, fires it over to Brandt, and that will be the end of this one. Bombers going to go on to win it 12-1.
Final score in 5, Eden 12, Camden Frenier 1. With the victory, our record goes to 9 wins and 7 losses.
The Bombers improved to 9-7 on the year. Kyler Sapp had a good day on the mound. He went all 5, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 6. Couple Bombers tallied a couple hits. Stanky with a hit. Corbin Olds, Corbin Chrisman, Worley with 1, and Christian Owens with 2 hits on the day. So, again, the Bombers go to 9-7 on the year, done in the BBC. They'll finish second. And look at the upcoming schedule. Join us here again tomorrow night as we host Wauseon, first pitch at 5 o'clock. And Saturday, we travel to Edgerton. That game will not be streamed. But I want to thank you all for tuning in today. Again, keep it here for the presentation of Senior Day. Again, Bombers trying to just build some momentum as they head into the tournament. Again, Saturday's game, big implications on seeding in district at Bryan. Montpelier locked up the BBC, if you didn't hear that already, in last night's win against Pettysville. So they'll be outright league champs. Again, Bombers finishing second. Montpelier, I can't see a scenario they wouldn't be the number 1 seed in the district. They will be the lone bye, as Bombers will have to play a sectional game 2 weeks probably from today. I don't know that for sure, but that would be my best guess as to when their tournament game will be. So good day for the Bombers as they knock off the Camden Redhawks 12-0 in 5. Be a good matchup against Wauseon tomorrow night. As things are going to get underway here, as I will step away for the presentation of Senior Day for our 4 seniors. It's like maybe ready to go here. Max Radeball, Carter Stanky, Zane Oberlin, and Kyler Sapp, your 4 seniors on the team. Can't say enough about those 4 guys, all 4 starters. They've all done a great job this year. We're getting the signal from Brian Moore to hold up. He's not ready quite yet.
Just a quick note, folks. We have a game tomorrow night versus the Wauseon Indians at home. First pitch, 5 p.m.
So, a pretty good season for the Bombers so far. You know, their record's not great, but I think they've played well, especially in the BBC, finishing 5-1, finishing in second place. That was huge. But again, just trying to build momentum, maybe make a tournament run here. I would think whoever ends up in the district final is going to have to go through Montpelier. Definitely a chance for the Bombers to do so. Again, that selection will be Sunday afternoon. So join us next week on our stream. I believe Thursday, Bombers play a non-league game against Pettysville. Still holding here.
Okay. Today we would like to honor the Eden High School class of 2025 who have participated in baseball. Our first senior is Zane Oberlin. His parents are Jason Oberlin and Ashley Oberlin. Zane is involved in FFA, football, weightlifting, basketball, and baseball. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Zane Oberlin. Our next senior is Carter Stanky. He is the son of Matt and Rachel Picogny and Nick Stanky. Carter is involved in the musical cast, football, basketball, baseball, and is a BBC Scholar athlete. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Our next senior is Max Radebaugh. His parents are Joe and Jackie Radebaugh. Max is involved in FFA, football, basketball, track, baseball, and is a BBC Scholar athlete. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Our last senior is Kyler Sapp. His parents are Kyle and Stacy Sapp. Kyler is involved in football, baseball, basketball, and is a BBC Scholar athlete. His future plans are to enter the workforce. Kyler Sapp. And this year we also had a foreign exchange student, Bruno Santonia. And his adopted parents, I guess you could say, are Jason and Carrie Randall. Bruno Santonia. Okay, on behalf of Coach Moore, the coaching staff, and your teammates, we'd like to thank you for your time and dedication to the baseball program. Best of luck in the future to you, and go Bombers.
Great presentation there for this year's seniors. We'd like to thank all of them for what they've contributed to this program. A lot of great athletes in this class, and we're going to wish them the best and wish them the best the rest of this season, as it's not over yet. Please join us tomorrow night as we host the Wasion Indians. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good night.